Minnesota State University Moorhead, the Dragons Digital Network, Dragon Athletics, and Go Team Productions presents Minnesota State University Moorhead Dragons basketball. Tonight, a little special edition as the Dragons are in the Northern Sun playoffs here at home, and they will take on their old friends from Concordia St. Paul. We are under a blizzard warning right now, so hopefully you're safe wherever you are, and you get to kick back and enjoy us and this game here this evening. And good Wednesday evening to you, and welcome inside Alex Nemzicall in Moorhead. My name's Steve DeStacio. It's my privilege to be with you alongside former Dragon great, still Dragon great, Jared Bledsoe. Playoffs.
Playoffs.
That get your blood flowing.
Oh.
How do you play within yourself knowing you want to go to Sioux Falls on Saturday?
You prepare for this moment. Obviously, you got senior leadership and a young lady like Peyton Boom. You got to come bring it from tip to the final whistle.
And these two teams are familiar with one another. They played here on this very floor on January 20th. The Dragons won. Remember, they were down at halftime, and Carla Nelson gave me the famous, wouldn't it wreck your day, when Peyton Boom and Taryn Johnson both got in foul trouble. Concordia St. Paul, what do they have to do to win tonight?
Obviously, they want to get back to their winning ways, get a big win on the road against this Dragon team. Again, energy, effort. It's gonna come down to those intangibles for this team to win.
How about a couple key players? Could it come down to that?
Yes, let's talk about these key players. We talk about Ali Gietzel. This young lady had a career night in points at 22 points, career night in rebounds last time these two teams matched up, but not to be outdone. Peyton Boom, 26 points, 11 boys. Talked about the senior leadership. This could be her last time putting on a Dragon uniform, so she definitely wants to leave it out on the floor tonight, Steve.
Players to watch, presented by Matt Buss. Get to the coaches. Former Concordia St. Paul great who has led to the Dragon misery in these playoffs, Amanda Johnson, just such a nice person. Got to spend some time with her a couple minutes ago. And then for the Dragons, oh, by the way, she's trying to get her 400th win tonight and her first victory against Concordia St. Paul in the Northern Sun playoffs. Coaches presented by BSN. Your Bledsoe Bullets are presented by the MSUM catering services of Sodexo.
Yes, if you're Concordia St. Paul, you want to find a rhythm. Last Saturday, struggled from the field against Winona, only shoot 24% from the field, 24% from behind the three-point line. Obviously, you got to create turnovers, change the pace of this game, and then bench help. Last time these two teams matched up, Steve, only 22-6, only 6 points from the bench from the Golden Bears. MSUM dominate down low. Obviously, you can get it inside the paint. Boom, we saw signs of Taryn Johnson hit the boards. And lastly, complete game from jump to finish.
There's the jump. We're underway. Our three officials are Amy Sanchez, Carolyn Dirksen, and Taryn Buford. Concordia is in their blue and golds. The Dragons are in their whites and reds. The winner to play Minnesota Duluth Saturday at 11 o'clock. There are your Concordia starters, presented by Brandfolk, as the Ali Gietzel gets us underway. That's one of the reasons why she's our player, one of our players to watch. And there is Peyton Boom and the rest of the Dragon starters, presented by Brandfolk.
Yeah, Golden Bears come out matched up man-to-man. Dragons set up in a 4-out, one-in set, looking to attack those driving lanes. And you watch McKeever able to get a bucket. After both teams get on the floor, Golden Bears come away with the ball. Dragons matched up man-to-man as well, as expected. Solid help side defense traveled there on the second possession for Concordia St. Paul.
Leah Dengerud shifted the bands here. Oh, 6 Dragon men's basketball players. Gavin Baumgartner, Jacob Benega. Like to see that. Logan Kinsey. Good on those guys for being here this evening, rooting on their mates and their friends, as Taryn Johnson has gotten better and better this season.
Yes, excellent job by Taryn Johnson, getting inside, finishing with the left hand.
She's just gotten smoother and softer, hasn't she?
Smoother, softer, and more confident.
Here's Leah Dengerud. Inside it goes to Reagan Alexander, the former Dragon. There's a whistle and she'll travel. There's that interior defense you were mentioning.
Yeah, solid job by the Dragons, causing 2 early turnovers.
This is the only women's game. There were 4 scheduled here tonight. 2 of them were already played. Southwest beat Crookston yesterday, and Northern State beat Upper Iowa. That game began at noon today to get the Fighting Peacocks home safe and sound should they lose, and they did. Now there's this game, and the other game has a twist to it. And that's going to be a 30-second shot clock violation as Jens took too long. Wayne was supposed to be at Mary at 6 o'clock right now. The bus driver, the bus company from Wayne said, no, not in this storm. No. So they're going to play at 6 o'clock. Wayne and
Excellent help
Mary. Wayne and Mary, 6 o'clock on Friday night at the Stewart Center in Sioux Falls.
Okay.
If I'm Mary, I'm not particularly happy about it, but this is one of the bigger snowstorms. I saw it from California to Maine.
Right.
We're right in the middle of it. Taryn Johnson, pass deflected, turnovers on both sides, 2 each to start. Here comes Gietzel, 6-foot junior from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Nice job by Shaw getting it done on the defensive end deflection and knocking down that trail three-pointer for the Golden Bears.
5-2, Concordia St. Paul has the lead here with 7:17 left in this first quarter.
Still looking to get it inside.
They do, to Boom. Cross court, McKeever in front of the Dragon men.
Wow. Great court vision by the senior Peyton Boom, finding Mariah McKeever across the court for her first three-pointer.
I got here 4:30. Mariah was already shooting buckets all by herself, but she had a smile on her face and said hello. That's the kind of person she is. Gietzel, in and out. Gamble, deep, no. There's McKeever from day number 1 against Rogers State, Jared. She's hit the boards, and she happens to be 12th in the NSIC in rebounding. Reagan Alexander just harassing Boom, but a great pass inside.
Excellent pass by Terrence Johnson. We talk about chemistry, seeing some early chemistry out of Johnson and Boom with a bullet pass to Peyton Boom for the finish.
I asked Amanda Johnson, how are you going to guard Boom? Steve, I can't tell you that.
That's a fair answer.
I didn't press. I said, fair enough. We'll watch. And she is being fronted. She is being harassed. And she was still fouled as here's a jump ball as Reagan Alexander got doubled by Jens.
So far, excellent help side defense by the Dragons, causing turnovers and jump balls these last couple possessions.
Gietzel inbounds, Dengerud on the baseline. Gietzel got quadruple teamed underneath.
And you heard the bench screaming, ISO, ISO. They must know something that we don't know. And try to get the ball inside to Gietzel for the post up. And there she is.
Boom, snatches the rebound. Here comes Jens. Dragons with the ball and the lead. Boom, looping, out of bounds. Third Dragon turnover. So I'm a logistics kind of guy. So when I saw a Golden Bear not in uniform, I asked them. They came here yesterday at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Got here, had a shoot around, spent the night in Fargo. They'll spend tonight in Fargo, and they'll find out what they're going to do and where they're going to go. Is their season over, or are they going to go to Sioux Falls? They'll go when it's safe to go as Dengerud puts the Golden Bears back on top. McKeever. 2 ones taking on one another. This is Skibble from deep. That's an air ball, and that goes out of bounds. Olivia Skibble, the transfer from North Dakota State, shooting 26% from long range, and got nothing that time. 8-7, Golden Bears up. Here's Gietzel. Up top, Dengerud around a screen. Gietzel again. McKeever. Good job by Mariah McKeever. There's Shaw again. No. whistle, and a loose ball foul is going to be whistled against Concordia St. Paul's Megan Gamble. And she can't believe it was against her. 4:38 left first quarter. The Dragons trail 8-7 early.
One new place for two people, plus two distinct styles, plus two of everything, plus one budget divided by two. Life math is complicated. Financial experts
Hi there.
make it easier. Affinity Plus.
Fans interested in attending the NSIC basketball tournament at the Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota? Are you? You can get your tickets for quarterfinal action at Ticketmaster.com or by calling the Sanford Pentagon box office. For more information on upcoming games, check out northernsun.org/NSIC tourney. That is the prize tonight. The prize Saturday is Minnesota Duluth, who finished 21-1 in the regular season. Not much of a prize, but getting there certainly would be. My partner will tell you, you never know what's going to happen, as his team made history on the men's side back in 2003. Golden Bears grab a rebound. This is Gietzel. Back and forth in the far corner. Leah Dengerud around a screen. Here goes Reagan Alexander. Nothing doing. Gietzel bullies her way inside and gets rejected by McKeever.
Great defense there by the Dragons. If you notice, the Golden Bears have kind of a spread offense. 5 out, looking to attack those gaps. Again, solid defensive possession there for the Dragons.
5 out. Tell me about it.
5 out. So it's basically, you know, as you get called for a double dribble, great defense there by
Playing
the Dragons.
The 5 out.
The 5 out again. 5 spots on the floor, great spacing. Try to penetrate, obviously, to break down the defense. Obviously, you got help side defense, so you're making the defender make a decision. Are you going to help out or are you going to hug your player?
So the 4 out that the Dragons play 1 in, just one person camped inside, everybody else spaced.
Everybody else spaced, but obviously the Dragons try to capitalize a little more off the high-low look, if you will.
Okay. Jens. Peyton Bang is in the game. She's number 24 as they get her the ball. She's defended by Shaw. Bang. Inside. Muscles and scores.
Wow. Talk about muscling up, banging inside. Peyton Bang with the first bucket.
9-8. Dragons back on top. Here goes Gietzel. Out to Reagan Alexander. Boom has done a number on her so far. Gietzel. Those quick hands of Mariah McKeever have been there all year long. Another Golden Bear turnover.
Excellent help side defense there by McKeever. And again, we think about the season, Steve. It hadn't been on the defensive end. It's been on the offensive end where the Dragons have been sputtering. So if they can
their defense has been good all year. Yeah,
been good
100%.
all year.
Skibble. No.
Look at Bang get inside for the Dragons' first offensive rebound. Looking to reset.
Fresh 20. Jens, nowhere to go. Inside they go to Bang, or Boom rather, and she gets grabbed. That should not count. That call, to me, was clearly on the floor. Fouls on Jaden Hansen. They got it on the floor. That's correct. Michaela Johnson. Interesting about her. She was an ineligible player. The Golden Bears didn't put her in the book before the game on January 20th. She came into the game. You and I looked at each other, and Concordia got called for a technical. Kayla Young's in the ball game for the Dragons.
They told him Michaela Johnson last time.
She's eligible to play.
Yes. Great job. And right away, she comes in and gets a steal.
That's another Dragon turnover. That's her 5th. Concordia has 5. Yikes. There's a scoop by Megan Gamble, and she'll head to the free throw line as the foul gets whistled on Boom. Boom picked up 2 first half fouls, and Taryn Johnson had 3 quickies in the first quarter last time these two teams played. Gamble at the free throw line, ties it up. MSUM Dining does catering. They'll do business meetings, weddings, and other events. They'll work with you to create a menu that fits your taste, budget, and style. Visit MSUM's catering website to create your menu today. Gamble makes 1 of 2. We're level for the 3rd time. 2:18 remaining here in the first quarter. Boom. Near side, Kayla Young. She's going to dribble into the lane. And McKeever. Mariah throws it away. 6 Dragon turnover. Gietzel comes up with this one.
Both teams playing excellent interior defense. Turnovers are starting to pile up.
There's too much traffic inside. This is Michaela Johnson. Out to Dengerud for 3. Got it.
Dengerud shot ready. Knocking down her second three-pointer of the game.
12-9, Golden Bears on top. $1:34 left, first quarter. Jens, she'll try to tie it. Try being the optimum word. Johnson the rebound. Here's Dengerud. Gietzel. And this is Megan Gamble. Out it goes. Gietzel. In and out. Peyton Bang, her second rebound. Here's Jens up ahead. Kayla Youngs. Up top, Bang. Three-pointer isn't what she does. Here's Youngs on the baseline. In trouble and leaves it short. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. She has made an immediate impact. 2 rebounds and a steal. $35-15 on the 2 clocks.
Double high screen here for the Golden Bears. Gietzel pulls up, not able to connect. Bang with her 3rd rebound.
Now the Dragons can play for the final shot. Shot clock turned off, 20 seconds left here in the first quarter.
McKeever screaming for the ball. She had the matchup she wanted it with Michaela Johnson on it. Golden Bears switch quickly.
McKeever, no. Reagan Alexander will settle for just the rebound. And Concordia St. Paul ends the first quarter up 12-9. You're watching live coverage of MSU Moorhead Dragon women's basketball in the Northern Sun playoffs on the Dragons Digital Network.
Inform has been the leading local news source in the Fargo-Moorhead community for more than 130 years. Our journalists are local and have a unique understanding of the Fargo-Moorhead community because it's their home too. Experience the value of local news with Inform. Read the news that matters to you at inform.com.
Riddle me this, with all this sizzling meat and crunchy veggies nestled between toasty flatbread, who should get credit for Papa John's papadilla? The person who invented pizza or the person who invented folding? Well, whoever it is, a tip of the tongue hat to you, sir or madam. Papa John's papadillas for just $6 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
Jared, you'll like this. Today is Division II day This day was created for everyone associated with D2 to celebrate the impact of athletics and our student athletes on our campus and in our community. Show everyone what D2 looks like. Share your post just like that. Hashtag D2 Day. There are some fine Division II athletes right there. Oh, come on, Logan Kinsey wearing number 11. You know you're on the camera. Come on, young fella. He's just a freshman. Dragon men preparing to play the University of Sioux Falls Sunday night at 7 o'clock. This is Michaela Johnson. Banging inside with Peyton Bang. Can't get her shot to go. And the Dragons have the ball. Pretty cool for a lot of the men's basketball team. And Tim Bergstrasser, the men's head coach, his wife and kid, here tonight supporting the Dragon women. This is Sarah Kingland. Nearly throws it away, and a foul's going to get whistled on Gietzel. Both teams made 4 of 10 shots in the first quarter. Concordia made 3 threes. The Dragons made 1. Jens stuttering. Kingland throws it away.
That's 6, count them, 6 turnovers for the Dragons in the first half.
Peyton Boom, Karen Johnson back in for the Dragons. Kingland and Bang are out. Next year, with Upper Iowa leaving, Jared, there's only going to be 15 teams. It's going to be one league. None of this north-south stuff. One league.
One league, okay.
These teams would have finished 8-9. Dragons would have hosted. So, just would have been the way. Gietzel, baseline, yes.
That is tough. That is tough. There's one dribble, elevate and pull up going baseline. Nice shot there by Gietzel.
Winner plays Duluth, number 1 seed. So it kind of works itself out, doesn't it?
It does.
This is McKeever from 15. Got it.
With the answer, Mariah McKeever into that elbow. Her money shot.
14-11, Concordia St. Paul, 8:30 remaining here in the first quarter. This is Sarah Kuma driving all the way in, got cut off. And now Leah Dengerud, who has 6 points, all from behind the arc. Gives off to Gietzel, pumping, shooting, no. Skibble the rebound. McKeever up top, Taryn Johnson. And that's a foul. That's Michaela Johnson. Gamble in, Alexander out. McKeever on the baseline, that was forced. Back come the Golden Bears. Concordia finished 10-12 in league play. The Dragons 11-11. That's why this game is taking place here. Johnson cut off, gives off to Gietzel, who blows the layup. She stays with it and scores.
Not giving up on that play, Gietzel. 6 points.
Here's Taryn Johnson. That's a tough shot that won't go. Rebound rescued by Michaela Johnson. Back come the Golden Bears, up by a handful with the ball. Dengerud picked up by Jens. This just doesn't have the playoff atmosphere. I know the blizzard warning that's out there. It hasn't started snowing yet, at least when I walked in 2 hours ago. The wind has certainly picked up. Maybe that has something to do with it. Here goes Kuma all the way in now.
Tell you what, Michaela Johnson has been active.
Gietzel.
Tipping that ball out to Gietzel.
It's 19-11.
Good shot there for Gietzel. And again, the activity, the battle of the Johnsons, Michaela Johnson and Taryn Johnson. Find out who's going to win that battle.
McKeever, free throw line, no. And this is Peyton Boom. Oh, they're going to call this on Concordia. on Gamble. Taryn Buford is telling Amanda Johnson that she grabbed her. You're not allowed to grab. I read that. Jens.
Oh, nice pass.
Out to Bailey Keski is in. She's going to pop a three. That won't go. And a loose ball foul. If it's McKeever, it's her first. If it's Peyton Boom, and it is, that's her second. She has both Dragon fouls. Johnson will sit. Skibble will come in. So, certainly not the start the Dragons envisioned. And I'm not going to ask Carla if Peyton with 2 early fouls has wrecked their game plan.
Bet not.
Been down that road before, and it's awfully bumpy. Rebound, Boom. Here comes Jens. We are looking forward to talking with Coach Nelson at the half. Another turnover. Here come the Golden Bears. Sarah Kuma weaving her way across midcourt, picked up by McKeever. And now Boom. Do they go after Boom, who has 2 fouls? Not yet. Gietzel, who has 9.
Trying to go inside the mismatch. Johnson over McKeever. Great recognition there by Gietzel, getting the ball inside to Mariah Johnson for the easy bucket.
All of a sudden, it's 21-11 as Boom can't score, but gets fouled. They called Boom!
Yes, they called Peyton Boom. Now her 3rd personal foul.
Is that her 2nd or 3rd?
It'll be her 3rd.
Okay. It is her 3rd. So here comes Jens. Trying to make this a week-long road trip. Kuma all the way in, rejected by Bailey Keski. She came in a couple of minutes ago, the 5'6" freshman from Albany, Minnesota. Gietzel, who has 9.
Trying to go inside the mismatch. Someone has to step up. McKeever. Great Rex in his half.
Whistle and a foul. They got Mariah McKeever on a push. Both teams have 3 fouls. There was Amanda Johnson. She knows how to play playoff basketball. Mentioned back on January 20th. Boom, who has 2 fouls. And NCAA Not yet. Geets. She had 30 points and 20 rebounds. Right now her Golden Bears are balling. Shaw inside. It's 23-11. Here goes McKeever. A head fake and a foul.
Like that decision by Mariah McKeever. Attacking, going right at Gietzel.
McKeever to the free throw line on the other side. Gietzel now has 2. 4:53 left in the first half. It's Concordia 23 and the Dragons 11.
.28 Beavers. 6:20 to go first half. Right side Kone, top of the key Tennyson. Left side to Albright for a 3, and it's good. Dalton Albright with 8. 34-28. Beavers lead by 6. Beavers now 5 of 10 beyond the arc. Graves top of the key with the basketball. Left side to Miller. Miller around the screen, still on the dribble. Still on the dribble. Miller drives toward the basket. He's double teamed by the trees, kicks it out to Fink on the left side. 10 to shoot. Fink spins into the lane all the way to the basket. His shot no good, but a foul on Bemidji State. Fouls on Braden Williams. His first, team's 5th.
That free look was the only other game going on in the NSIC right now. It's a men's game between Bemidji and Augustana. Duluth beat Mankato yesterday. The University of Sioux Falls beat St. Cloud State. Minot beat Southwest in 3 overtimes. And then there's this game. Other games moved because of this system. Winter Storm Olive, 23-13, Concordia St. Paul with the lead. Kuma over on the far side. She's out of Lakeville, Minnesota. Up top, Gietzel. Dribbling on McKeever. Alexander with 7 on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper, got it.
That is a tough fadeaway shot there for Alexander. And Golden Bears are just finding a way to put the ball in the basket.
Yep, they're shooting 44%. Here's Bang inside, finding Skibble on the baseline. That won't go. The Dragons' shooting woes continue as a foul gets whistled against Bang. That's the 4th team foul. Taryn Johnson in. And Keski will have a seat. This is Gietzel. Up top, Kuma. 3, no. McKeever scurries for the rebound. Her 3rd, Mariah, all the way in and scoops it home.
That's what it's going to take. Change the pace of this game. Ripping down that rebound, 9 points for McKeever in the first half.
Somebody's got to step up.
We talked about that often. When Peyton Boone gets in early foul trouble, somebody has to step up for these Dragons, and we both know Mariah McKeever can put the ball in the basket.
This is Gietzel on the baseline. Fouled and a bucket as Bang got her on the arm.
Just a big-time shot there. We watch Gietzel elevate, take the contact, bucket. Opportunity to get another point at the free throw line. Good look.
11 for Gietzel. Off the front of the rim it goes. Offensive rebound to Jalen Shaw.
Look at Shaw stay with it.
She'll rip it down, and this possession continues. Gietzel. Crossover on Bang. Are you kidding me?
Tough. This young lady has elevation and knows how to get to her spots.
13 for Allie Gietzel. It's 29-15. Jens, a little spin and an air. Rebound taken down by Gietzel. She's doing everything. Here she comes. Is she going to throw it down? No. Up top, Sarah Kuma. Alexander for 3. Oh, wow. 32-15. Bang, Skibble, near side. Inside it goes to Taryn Johnson. That won't go. Gietzel another rebound, why not? That's her 4th, and she's going to slow things down here with 2 minutes left in the first half. It is 32-15.
Golden Bears can continue to get the ball back in the hands of Gietzel.
There she is again.
It's tough. As he crossed, getting into the lane and elevating. The Golden Bears have attempted roughly 10 more shots than the Dragons in this first half.
Yeah, it's rough. Bang up top. This is Mariah McKeever stopping. Can't score. Tip goes to Peyton Bang. And now Natalie Jens, her first shot tonight.
Nice job there by Bang, getting it out to Jens. And again, other players are going to have to step up. Jens now 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind that three-point line.
Kuma, Jaden Hansen. Gietzel around a double screen. Inside to Alexander.
Allie Gietzel doing it all, setting her teammates up for success as well as herself. Excellent pass to Reagan Alexander.
36-18. Dragons, in essence, playing for the final shot. The difference is a second. Jens cannot utilize the screen. This is Bang, fumbling the ball away. Jens, good if it goes. That wouldn't go, and that'll take us to the end of the first half with the score 36-18. And we'll have a moment here, quick moment, with Dragon head coach Carla Nelson. Coach, you were down to Concordia St. Paul, certainly not in this fashion the last time we were here. Talk about a comeback.
Offensively, and then making some great passes to some finishes, and us offensively, we are not good. We're standing around watching a lot of people try to go one-on-one, and honestly, we've probably done that here for the last couple of weeks. So, it's going to take a team effort defensively. We have to play better defense, and then we have to push the ball and get some more possessions offensively.
Coach, thank you very much. Good luck in the second half. Dragon head coach Carla Nelson. It's 36-18 here at the half, and you're watching live coverage of MSU Moorhead Dragon women's basketball on the Dragons Digital Network.
Heading to Fargo Moorhead to get away and have a little fun? Book your room at the highly rated Microtel Inn & Suites. It's conveniently located just off 8th Street and I-94. Clean rooms and all the amenities you need to relax and recharge after a fun day out. Plus, when you wake up, you can enjoy a free hot breakfast. What are you waiting for? Book your room today at the Microtel Inn & Suites in Moorhead. Call 218-284-4022 or visit microtelmoorhead.com.
It's so much more than just a place to live. Bridges Apartments, located next to NDSU, offers all-inclusive leasing. Units are fully furnished with modern kitchens and include all utilities with internet and TV. Bridges provides a community that supports students with many conveniences like a state-of-the-art fitness center, controlled access keyless entry, gaming area, cyber cafe, and more. Call now and get up to $4,000 in lease incentives. Bridges Apartments, this is living.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I didn't have to do anything. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But man, being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up out of bed to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. The sheer effort it takes just for basic life functions like breathing has earned you the right to have someone bring that sandwich to you. Your struggle is not lost on us. Have a sandwich, you hero.
We've all been there. People are counting on you and something goes wrong. Whether you're in a meeting, celebrating, or any group setting, food should be the least of your worries. At MSUM Catering Services by Sodexo, we start fresh with the best ingredients, and our culinary artists work together to create your favorite dishes. You can rest easy when we deliver the best experience right when you need it. Relax and contact the professionals at MSUM Catering Services by Sodexo today. The Go team, we like to call ourselves the champions of Dragon Pride. And what that means is that we want to be champions of the brand of MSUM Dragons. The clothes we wear and the comments that we make and just being positive and excited about being Dragons. And the other side of that is being good at what we do. We have a lot of opportunities to win awards, and we've won 13 national awards in the last 5 years. And so we want to be the best representations of our brand and champions in everything that we do, and helping our other Dragon teams become champions in what they're trying to do. It's an internship that's going to be different from anything else I think you're going to find, because we really strategically try to find the strengths of the individual and craft the role around those. So it's not just a cookie cutter, you're going to be doing this, you're going to be doing that. You really get to make the experience whatever you want it to be. And we're firm believers, and you get what you put into anything. And so the harder you work, the better the experience is going to be. And if it's surrounded around your strengths, you're actually going to enjoy it too.
I'm Erin Lemaire. I am a production assistant and assistant student director at the Go team. I joined the Go team because it was a good chance to get experience in filmmaking in a more live production setting. I like a lot of different aspects of being on the Go team. I like running the cameras and doing all sorts of the stuff with like the broadcasting, but I also like switching, pushing the buttons and doing replay, so all sorts of things.
My name's Laurel Hoseth. I take pictures for the Go team during athletic events. I've always kind of liked sports, and I love photography, so I thought this would be a good fit since I know how sports work, and I kind of am learning about my camera, and so I decided to get more experience. I feel really proud that your work is being used and it's actually appreciated.
I am Brent Keel. I am the audio video editor and production assistant with the Go team. I joined the Go team to put something on my resume that was beyond just I showed up to a class, and something to show employers that I have some real world experience.
My name is Macy Miller. For the Go team, I'm a promotions coordinator. So I get to handle all of the in-game promotions. Pretty much they give me a mic and I get to make everybody excited to be here. So that includes like running games, throwing out t-shirts. I get to smile a lot, so I really like that.
If somebody was thinking about joining the Go team, I would tell them to definitely just try it out. At least for a game or two, just to see if they like it.
These people that you'll be working with have a lot of pull in your career, and they also give you a lot of experience that you'll need in order to start a career.
There's a lot of real experience you can get that doesn't just apply to just sports.
Producing it, in all honesty, is a really cool opportunity that we allow our students to have. And just getting involved on campus is a great way to meet people, network, and just have a good time.
It's really easy to join the Go team. All you have to do is go to msumdragons.com/Go team and fill out the application. It's just your name, phone number, email, and just send us your resume. We'll bring you in for an interview, get to know you a little bit, and see if you're the right fit culturally for what we're trying to do here. But go to msumdragons.com/Go team to apply today. Today's live coverage on the Dragons Digital Network is brought to you by our broadcast partners: Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union, BSN Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Brant Hospitality Group, including the Radisson Blu, the Holiday Inn, the Holiday Inn Express, and the Courtyard by Marriott Fargo, the Bridges Apartments, Herbert and Gerbert's, Forum Communications, Inforum, WDAY, Gate City Bank, Matt Bus, Midco, Papa John's, Richards Transportation, MSUM Dining by Sodexo, State Farm Agent David Eggers, and Minnesota State University Moorhead.
All right, here we go. Remember, there were supposed to be 4 men's games tonight, 4 women's games, but yesterday, because of the storm, Minnesota State Mankato went to Minnesota Duluth. Jared and I talked. That could be the team. Could be. We'll see if former Dragon assistant Justin Wick and his men can get it done. They beat Minnesota State Mankato. The University of Sioux Falls won yesterday, 85-59, in an amazing game in 3 overtimes. Minot State one at the buzzer. The only other game being played right now is Augustana at Bemidji State. The Vikings were down. Now they're ahead as they start the second half. So that's the first round scores on the men's side. And here is your bracket. The Dragons play the University of Sioux Falls on Sunday at 7 o'clock. That'll be a quarterfinal match. And then you see Wayne, Bemidji, and Augustana will settle things in the other quadrant. Northern Minot State will play representing the North, and Minnesota Duluth will take on Upper Iowa. We turn our attention to the women's side. There were one game yesterday. Southwest Minnesota State, in a matinee, beat Minnesota Crookston 83-66. Earlier today, Northern beat Upper Iowa. That's Upper Iowa's last women's basketball game as a member of the NSIC. Wayne and Mary play Friday night at 6 o'clock in Sioux Falls because of travel. And then there's this game. So we look ahead at the bracket. You see that the winner of this game gets Minnesota Duluth at 11 o'clock on Saturday. That game will be followed by Minnesota State Mankato taking on the winner of that Friday night game between Mary and Wayne. Augie will play Northern. That'll be a little South Dakota tay-to-tay. And then St. Cloud will take on Southwest Minnesota State. And that is your women's bracket. We go from knowledge to we're going to learn something with Jared as he'll draw it up with Roland for the final time. Right after this, you're watching live coverage of the Dragon women in the Northern Sun Tournament on the Dragons Digital Network. All right, Jared, last time, so make it a good one. We'll draw it up with Roland.
Let's make it a good one. We want to watch Mariah McKeever come off this pick and roll action. Going to get a screen down, pop out. Then Peyton Boone's going to get the screen, and again, her signature jump stop, jump shot at the elbow. As we see here, the screen's coming off. Great read, great decision as she's done all season. Knocks down that mid-range jumper. With the Golden Bears not to be outdone. Had some great ball movement. Again, going to get a mismatch here with Johnson matching up with McKeever. And we're going to watch Gietzel do a great job recognizing this. Going to get a high-low dump. And watch Michaela Johnson get the easy bucket inside against Mariah McKeever. Her only 2 points, but 4 boards and 1 steal for that young lady.
It just shows what a level that Allie Gietzel's playing on right now, just head and shoulders above everybody else.
I would agree. I hope the Dragons have the energy and effort to match or exceed her energy so far.
Dragons trail by 12.5 here at halftime. You're watching live coverage of Dragons basketball on the Dragons Digital Network.
We raise the bar on bar food with sandwiches, tenders, and
burgers.
There's more where this came from. To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Dave Eggers for your personal price plan today.
It's time to focus on you, a healthier you. It's time to get back to better health. Regular visits with a primary care provider at Sanford Health can lead to better overall health and wellness. It's time to get back to regular care. It's time for a healthier you and better health. It's time to see your doctor at Sanford Health.
Reagan Alexander
Oh,
just
great
harassing
pass.
Boom, but a great pass inside. It's defended by Shaw. Bang. Inside. Muscles and scores.
Wow.
This is Michaela Johnson. Out to Dengerud for 3. Got it.
Dengerud.
Her third. Mariah all the way in and scoops it home.
That's what it's a pizza.
There she is again.
It's tough. As he cross getting into the lane.
Around a double screen. Inside to Alexander. First half stats presented by Papa John's. At number 9 in the bottom right-hand corner, that 31.8%. But look at Concordia St. Paul. We're talking about Dragon Misery. Concordia played well in the first half.
They did. I mean, just came out all-out energy, all-out effort. As you see there, close to 52% from the field, minimizing turnovers. Solid job first half of the Golden Bears.
Game summary presented by Papa John's as we come back to you up here in our perch. I think they called it the box, Steve and Jared. All right, Concordia, we're just praise them.
Right.
They're going to Gietzel. Dragons down by 18. Where do you start chipping away at this?
You got to start with the defensive end that Coach talked about and change the pace of this game. She also mentioned, Coach Nelson mentioned, get some transition buckets. We saw McKeever go coast to coast. The Dragons only have 4 points in transition. You have a backcourt that averages close to 30 points in Mariah as well as Natalie Jens. You want to see those young ladies step up if they want to get back into this game.
Here we go. First possession belongs to the home team, down by 18. Natalie Jens looping to Peyton Boom. And diving inside was Olivia Skibble. So whatever Carla Nelson drew up in the halftime locker room chalkboard worked.
Nice job. Dragons getting off to a good start this third quarter. Skibble did not score that first half.
They go right after Boom. And the Dragons get a stop. Here comes Natalie Jens.
This is where the Dragons have to capitalize. Get a bucket in transition.
That ball goes out of bounds. Now, I'm merely presenting facts.
Go for it.
Dragons were down to Concordia, like I mentioned to Carla Nelson, not by 18 on January 20th. They outscored the Golden Bears 27-8 in that third quarter back in January to help propel them to victory.
Okay. So you're saying it can be done?
We saw it done. Not only can it be done, it was done. This is Jalen Shaw from the third row. No.
Nice
Jens, the rebound.
Nice job there by Natalie Jens, her second rebound of this third quarter.
Hey, I was talking to Lindsey Becker, injured Concordia St. Paul Golden Bear. Before the game, I said, hey, we're going to call it fair. We call it like we see him. McKeever scores.
Oh, nice move there by McKeever, knowing that Allie Gietzel has 2 fouls as well. Going right at her.
36-22, 4-0 start for the Dragons in the first minute and 50 seconds. They loop it to Reagan Alexander. Going right after Boom. No. Surprised they don't keep going after her. As McKeever wrestles away the rebound, it ends up in the hands of Natalie Jens. Here comes Nat. This is Skibble for 3, wide left.
Great hustle there by Skibble, keeping that player alive. Peyton Boom scoops it up.
A game of Twister erupted. This is McKeever around and out. Another rebound for Gietzel, her 5th.
Oh, great defense there by Mariah McKeever in transition. Causing yet another jump ball. Again, Coach Nelson talked about it. We got to play defense. Look at that. There's great hands there.
There's a little more energy in the women in white, wouldn't you say?
I would agree so
than
far.
we saw in the first half.
Let's come out the guard play. We talk about Natalie Jens, 3 rebounds right away. McKeever causing that jump ball that last possession. And Jens with a 4th rebound of the third quarter.
Shaw missed that 3. Here comes Jens.
And you like that. You like that. You like the aggression. Last play down, couple plays I should say, went to the basket, not able to connect in transition, but then again, aggressive off that screen and roll action. Opportunity as a scorer to see that ball go through the basket right here at the line.
Can I say hi to somebody?
Please do.
We don't do shout outs often. I want to say hi to Bev Nelson. Told her I would today. She Facebook messaged me.
Okay.
She's at home today watching because of the weather. Her daughter's trying to get her 400th. Hello to Bev, our friend.
Hi, Bev. Always shows love.
That's right.
She's here at Nimzig.
She likes what she sees so far here in the second half. 36-24. Golden Bears on top. 7 minutes remaining. Third quarter. We're going to give love the other way, too. Well, watch this. Watch. It goes both ways. Gietzel. Defended by Kayla Youngs. Inside, Youngs. Got it ripped away. Dengerud went in. And they got Boom. They went right after her, and I don't blame them. Reagan Alexander went right after her former teammate, and Boom has 4. We've talked about that. I go right after her, right? And guess where she's going right now? Bench. First free throw is no good. Just like we said hello to Bev, we want to say hi to Eric, Jace, Skylar, and Logan, the rest of the Johnson family, saying go mom, as they're watching in Hudson, Wisconsin, where they call home. A wild scramble for the ball. 36-24. Golden Bears still scoreless here in the third quarter, and there's an offensive foul.
It might be on Allie Gietzel.
It is. That's her third.
Third.
This plot's thickening, isn't it?
Absolutely. Talk about our players to watch getting in foul trouble here early in the second half.
I know what I would do if I was wearing white right now, Jared. We just saw it on the other side.
Oh, nice find.
Johnson underneath.
Great find there by Natalie Jens and Taryn Johnson for the easy bucket.
Did you see who was defending or not defending? They went right after Gietzel.
Yes, they did.
It's an 8-0 run for the Dragons here in the third quarter. They now trail by 10.
One new place for 2 people, plus 2 distinct styles, plus 2 of everything, plus 1 budget divided by 2. Life math is complicated. Financial experts make it easier. Affinity Plus.
If you're interested in heading to the Pentagon in Sioux Falls this weekend for NSIC tournament action, you can get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com or by calling the Sanford Pentagon box office. For more information, go to northernsun.org/NSIC tournament. 8-0 start, and Jared, there's energy in the building. What have the Dragons done here to start the third quarter?
They've limited the Golden Bears to 0 of 5 shooting so far in this third quarter, and they want to continue to chip away at this lead. They're going to have to continue to do just that, Steve.
Gietzel remains in the game. She's guarded tightly by Mariah McKeever. The Dragon men creating their energy over on the other side. Megan Gamble dives inside and cannot score. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Dragon basketball.
Make it 0 for 6. Excellent interior defense there by the Dragons. And as you mentioned, you can feel the energy from the men's basketball team right across the court from the bench.
They want to bookend. They want to make it bookends The Dragon women, if they win, they would play first. The first quarterfinal on Saturday. The men are already ticketed to play the final one. On Sunday, Taryn Johnson can't score. Rebound pulled down. Michaela Johnson, who made an impact for the Golden Bears, in on the rebound. Dengerud across midcourt. Here comes Gamble. Dengerud tripped up by Jens. In this sport, it's a foul. In hockey, that would be a 2-minute penalty. Not in this sport.
Not in this sport.
No penalty boxes. Well, you're up here with me. I said this was the box.
This is
it's
the box.
Penalty box. Gamble scores.
Nice move inside there by Gamble.
Her first bucket. It took Concordia 4 minutes and 50 seconds to score. Here in the third quarter as Jens goes all the way in and gets rejected by Dengerud. Look at the hustle by Concordia's Megan Gamble. Back come the Golden Bears trying to snatch away any momentum the Dragons have. Jens another rebound off a Dengerud miss. Again, Peyton Boom on the bench with 4 fouls. This is McKeever. Out to Kayla Youngs.
Nice find.
Johnson, no, that was
Nice
no good
rebound
from the
there
get-go.
Youngs giving the Dragons another opportunity.
The shot clock reset. Did that hit the rim? Taryn Johnson could not score. Michaela Johnson, no relations, grabs the rebound. Dengerud out of Lino Lakes. Her team up by a dozen with 4:10 left third quarter, and this is a McKeever foul. And a media timeout. 4:09 left third quarter. It's Concordia St. Paul 38, the Dragons 26.
Inform has been the leading local news source in the Fargo-Moorhead community for more than 130 years. Our journalists are local and have a unique understanding of the Fargo-Moorhead community because it's their home too. Experience the value of local news with Inform. Read the news that matters to you at inform.com.
Riddle me this. With all this sizzling meat and crunchy veggies nestled between toasty flatbread, who should get credit for Papa John's papadilla? The person who invented pizza or the person who invented folding? Well, whoever it is, a tip of the tongue hat to you, sir or madam. Papa John's papadillas for just $6 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
All right, here's our fan cam presented by the Bridges Student Edition across the river at NDSU. Some concerned Dragon fans right there. And the men. I see Jaden. It's like romper room. I see Jaden. I see Logan. I see Gavin.
The squad.
38-26. 4:05 left. Third quarter. Alexander. Here's Michaela Johnson spinning, shooting. No. McKeever the rebound. Mariah McKeever is 4 of 9 so far. Natalie Jens 1 for 7. This is Sarah Kingland. McKeever posting. Mariah thinks she's 6'5".
Wow, let's go. And that's a time shot. Going to the block. 15 points for McKeever. And we said someone was going to have to step up. McKeever go to the block may be the answer.
Remember we learned our lesson not to say big possessions?
We did.
A stop here, the Dragons can maybe get this down to single. I'm telling you that's a little, I don't know. Gietzel gets rid of it. Kuma, 2 on the shot clock.
Oh, great defense there.
Blocked by Alyssa Knight, who just came in. Knight, the 5'10" or 5'11" sophomore out of Bruton, Minnesota. Dragons get another stop.
Excellent job there for the Dragons getting a stop. without fouling late in that shot clock.
McKeever.
Thought about it.
And fouled. That's Dangaroo. Golden Bears have 2 points this quarter.
Something I like to say about Alyssa Knight. We often talk about the bench contributing. That may not go into the stat sheet, but that was an excellent possession by that young lady stepping in as we watch McKeever elevate again and knock down that mid-range shot.
It's single figures. Let's see. 38-30. 2:39 left third quarter. Dragons trying to mount a comeback. They trailed by 18 at the half. Alexander harassed by Kingland. Here goes Gietzel. Scoreless so far. Michaela Johnson grabs the offensive rebound. Dangaroo. No. And a loose ball foul is whistled on Michaela Johnson. This is a defensive clinic being put on by the Dragons.
Taryn Johnson checks back in. Tries a play call to get it inside to her.
Skibble up top, McKeever. Mariah, you gonna heat check us? She's thinking about it. 15-footer. Nope.
Look at Taryn Johnson. That's an energy and effort this young lady has to come with to get a bucket and get involved in this game, Steve.
It's a 6-point game with 99 seconds left in the third quarter. Gietzel. Michaela Johnson. This is Sarah Kuma.
Shoot that one.
Johnson. Fouled by Taryn Johnson. That was a Johnson and Johnson matchup, and Taryn got whacked for the foul. So Michaela Johnson will head to the free throw line as Megan Gamble will check back in. Michaela is 4 of 7 from the free throw line this season. Skibble will sit. Bailey Keski comes back in. For those of you watching, perhaps in some snowy town called St. Paul or Fargo or anywhere in the upper Midwest, this has been the Dragon season. Up and down, up and down. Terrible first. Now look at him in the second half. This is just the way it's been. Michaela Johnson, no! Taryn Johnson grabs the rebound. This could be a 3 or a 4-point game on this possession. Jens takes a left-hand turn around a double screen. Out to Mariah McKeever. McKeever spinning, shooting, fouled. She can feel it.
Great job there by Mariah McKeever, going in her bag, as the young people say, the spin move, drawing the contact there on Michaela Johnson. An opportunity to continue to chip away at this Golden Bear lead.
I got to ask you, scores. I think she knew she wasn't going to make the shot, right? Just looking for contact?
Nope.
No, okay.
Every shot.
Okay.
You can get it up. There's an opportunity for it to go in. And she
well, I know that. But I've heard sometimes at other levels, even professionally where you played, sometimes guys just look at, or women, looking for contact.
Fair enough.
Right?
Fair enough.
Obviously you want to make it.
Yes.
I get that.
The mindset, if you can elevate and see it, it can go in.
A minute left.
But I get what you're saying, for
yeah.
sure. When you're trying to draw a foul in a situation like that, as the Dragons continue the defense, get inside to Alexander, not able to connect. Dangaroo.
Nobody boxed out Dangaroo. Just the second Concordia St. Paul basket of this third quarter. See how the Dragons play in these final 37 seconds, down by 7. Keski, near side Jens. Saw an opening.
Oh, great outside
rejected.
there.
Jalen Shaw.
Yes, Shaw.
That was
not
big time.
It. Shaw not having it inside.
She said, come back this. Skibble in, exit stage bench goes Natalie Jens. 30 seconds left First half, or I'm sorry, first half, third quarter, I had snow in my head. McKeever. Oh, what a hesitation, cross, too strong. And Reagan Alexander grabs the rebound. Concordia can play for the final shot here in this third quarter. Gietzel. Pumping and scoring.
Right at England.
McKeever, no magic this time. The Golden Bears only got 6. They got the final 4 of the third quarter. Golden Bears lead by 9 after 3.
This is Jack. Jack has a debit card from Gate City Bank. However, it looks like a little night ninja took off with his card, as they sometimes do. But lucky for Jack, he can freeze his missing debit card with the tap of his mobile app. And even if his card is stolen or lost for good, he can go to any Gate City Bank location to get a new card issued instantly. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
We could do some in-game stats, Jared. You know how many turnovers the Dragons had in that third quarter? That's right, none. Shooting 34%, Concordia's field goal percentage has come down because of that terrific Dragon defense.
Yeah, just awesome defense. As you mentioned, that third quarter.
Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union brings you your in-game stats. Also want to say hello to my good friend Josh Deere, sitting at home with his family, Concordia St. Paul Assistant Athletic Director, giving us love here tonight and helping us out with all of his terrific information. 42-33, here we go. Fourth quarter for the right to go to Sioux Falls. Mariah McKeever on the baseline. Mariah in the key, cannot get that to go. Allie Gietzel grabbed the rebound. Gietzel had 15 in the first half, just 2 in the second half. That's a bomb thrown by Jalen Shaw that wouldn't go. Here comes McKeever. Mariah loops out to Skibble. She's going to pop a 3. Would not go, and Reagan Alexander continues to get one and dones for the Dragons. Jens cannot save the ball. This is Gietzel on the baseline. Alexander for 3. Got it.
Great court vision there by Allie Gietzel, setting up Reagan Alexander for her first 3 of the fourth quarter.
Is this a 7-0 run for Concordia after the Dragons got it to within 5. And they throw it away. Guess who? Alexander. She's going to throw it down. Nope, she's going to lay it in. But that's all the Golden Bears were looking for, and all of a sudden it's 14. And Peyton Boone's going to come in. It'll be Peyton's last stand. Johnson scores.
Nice job there by Johnson, getting to her spot on the court, finishing inside.
47-35, 8:15 left to go. This is Leah Dengerud. They're looking to get it inside to Shaw, and they're unable to. She'll set a screen for Gietzel. There's Shaw. Banging inside, can't score. There's Gamble, and a foul. It's Jens.
second and third effort here by the Golden Bears as you watch Peyton Boom check into the game from Peyton Bang. Again, we talk about teams matching energy and effort. The Dragons will have to exceed the energy and effort of this Golden Bear squad if they want to win.
Yeah, the first 7 or 8 minutes, I think it was all Dragons,
Yes.
and you'd think if you're a Dragon fan, okay, it's on, right?
Right.
And then they got a bucket, and Reagan Alexander got some rebounds, and then Gietzel did what Gietzel did all the first half. It just went inside and got a bucket to end the third quarter.
Yeah, Gietzel has been sensational. 17 points, 7 boards, 4 dimes. Getting it done for Concordia St. Paul.
Skibble picks up her dribble. This is Boom, throws it away. That's the second half turnover for the Dragons. Across midcourt comes Jalen Shaw. Up top, Gietzel and Shoyoyo. Alexander working on Boom. And Peyton had to back off.
Great play call. You got to go right at her with 4 fouls. You got to go right at her.
The IQ
Yes.
of Alexander. Remember, she went right after him in the third quarter. Boom, 4th foul. Went right after that, 2 points.
7 points in the 4th quarter for Reagan Alexander stepping up for the Golden Bears. Nice
Boom,
kick.
Jens, 3.
Excellent decision there by Peyton Boom setting up Natalie Jens.
And a whistle.
McKeever. Looked like
Well, they got a foul on McKeever. Okay. Concordia St. Paul has won this tournament 4 times, most recently in 2014. The Dragons 17 and 23 all time in the NSIC tournament. 17 and 22 under Carla Nelson, Jean Royce. And the Dragons went to Northern State and lost. Gamble, count it.
Penetrate pitch action there for Concordia St. Paul. Reagan setting up.
Gamble with 6 second half points. This is Mariah McKeever. Boom, spinning, shooting, no. You feel some of that energy has been sucked out of this building, and I think it's because of these women in blue and gold.
I would agree. They've answered the bell so far. The Dragons made a strong run in that third quarter.
Got it back to 5, right?
Yes.
Was it 43-38? Gamble, no. Boom. Reagan Alexander inside. Dangarud, no. Boom grabs the rebound. Here comes Jens. McKeever clamoring for it. Skibble shooting it. Got it.
Wow, and those are the type of plays the Dragons going to need. Skibble knocking down the transition 3.
12 is the difference with 5:35 left to go.
Heading to Fargo Moorhead to get away and have a little fun? Book your room at the highly rated Microtel Inn & Suites. It's conveniently located just off 8th Street and I-94. Clean rooms and all the amenities you need to relax and recharge after a fun day out. Plus, when you wake up, you can enjoy a free hot breakfast. What are you waiting for? Book your room today at the Microtel Inn & Suites in Moorhead. Call 218-284-4022 or visit microtelmoorhead.com.
It's so much more than just a place to live. Bridges Apartments, located next to NDSU, offers all-inclusive leasing. Units are fully furnished with modern kitchens and include all utilities with internet and TV. Bridges provides a community that supports students with many conveniences like a state-of-the-art fitness center, controlled access keyless entry, gaming area, cyber cafe, and more. Call now and get up to $4,000 in lease incentives. Bridges Apartments, this is living.
Fresh ingredients, hand-sliced cheese, and chef-inspired soups and sandwich recipes that will surprise and delight. Go to herbertandgerberts.com to order online for pickup and delivery. And remember to live life flavorfully. Steve DeStatio, Jared Bledsoe, and the entire Dragon crew back with you from Alex Nemzik Hall in Moorhead. We are watching some first-round NSIC women's action, and Concordia St. Paul leads the Dragons 53-41. Golden Bear ball trying to finish this thing off. They led by 18 and a half. That was their largest lead. The only lead the Dragons had was 7-5. That was in a turnover-plagued first quarter. Gietzel,
great
stripped
defense
by McKeever.
Wow. Done that several times this ball game. You got to steal or cause a jump ball.
Skibble, McKeever.
Big time shot there by McKeever with the steal and the three.
9. Her mother, Bernice, stands up with a sign that goes, "Let's go, my last name." Here's Reagan Alexander working on Boom. Megan Gamble out to Reagan. Again going after Boom. That'll go.
Move there by Reagan Alexander, the redshirt freshman. Putting on the
16
moves.
for her. Sorry, Jared. 16 for the former Dragon. Jens. McKeever pops behind the arc. No, they're going to say it was a 2. 55-46. 4:10 left to go. I think Amanda Johnson is going to ask for some time to be siphoned off the clock. Here goes Reagan Alexander. Blocked by Boom. She wants a foul. Here comes Natalie Jens. Inside to Boom. Skibble. No. 3:40 left. And a timeout. Just over 3.5 minutes left to go. It's Concordia St. Paul 55, the Dragons 46.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I didn't have to do anything. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But man, being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up out of bed to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. The sheer effort it takes just for basic life functions like breathing has earned you the right to have someone bring that sandwich to you. Your struggle is not lost on us. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Reagan Alexander
Oh,
just
great
harassing
pass.
Boom, but a great pass inside.
Excellent pass by Terrence Johnson. We talk about. Yes, Peyton Boom, 2 points, 5 boards, 4 assists.
2 points?
2 points. That was her only 2 points right there.
Ugh. Here we go. 3.5 minutes left. Up top, it's Jalen Shaw in no particular hurry. Gietzel looks up, works on Skibble. McKeever, another rebound. Dragons probably are going to want a bucket here. McKeever forced Dengaroo the block. That was what I was kind of asking you at the very top. How do you dial it back but still bring it? To me, the last couple Dragon shots have been forced. Boom grabs a rebound.
I mean, you can't fault McKeever for being aggressive in transition down 9. 21 points on the evening.
McKeever for 3. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Golden Bears' Megan Gamble. They have limited the Dragons tonight. More time being shaved by the Golden Bears.
Even though only by 1, the Golden Bears have out-rebounded the Dragons, 34-33, which is rare.
Yeah, the Dragons out-rebounded the Golden Bears, 42-28. Last game, and now Gietzel goes in, and it's 11 with 2 minutes left. Jens, no. Alexander, another rebound, and I think Carla Nelson knows that 400 might have to wait until November. Golden Bears will play cat and mouse. Gietzel. Bang. And McKeever knocks the ball out of bounds. Taryn Johnson will come out, Peyton bang. Or Taryn Johnson in, bang out. And they're going to take a look at this to see whose ball it is. A minute 30 left to go. This is one of those games, Jared. I don't know, if you told me at the beginning of the night Concordia was going to win, and it's certainly looking like they're going to, sure. If this was on the Vegas line, this would have been close, right? But just, I don't know. The way they dominated the Dragons in the first half might be the byline of this game.
Right, we talked about this off air. Getting down 18 is a tall task to fight out of if you're the Dragons. Still some time left in this ball game, though.
And we're not done yet, but I think we're going to see a lot of this. That's the problem right now, is time is not on their side. 1:22 left. Golden Bears still have 10 to shoot. And another jump ball coaxed by Mariah McKeever. She's got to be up. I don't know if they keep that stat. But how many times tonight?
Yeah, about
6?
4 or 5. Yeah, 6 maybe even. Just great hands defensively. Possession arrow pointing toward the Golden Bears.
7 to shoot as you look at Dragon head coach Carla Nelson looking on. Hoping. Shaw. And a foul with 4 seconds left on the shot clock on Jens. And this will give Concordia a fresh 20. Gietzel in the corner. Jens waves at her. 66 ticks left in the season. Concordia St. Paul is looking at a ticket to Sioux Falls. Reagan Alexander has been huge tonight. Scores, gets fouled, and that might be it for Boom. It is.
Big time play there for Reagan Alexander. Again, going right at Peyton Boom in foul trouble. You watch, 2 dribbles, spin right into the chest of Boom and able to finish. And the senior fouls out.
All right, I kept some information to me. Talking to Amanda Johnson before the game. Boom, we've got to stop. She said we got to stop Boom. That's, how we're going to do it, Steve. That's not what I'm going to share. Alexander has done an unbelievable effort. Peyton Boom, 1 of 2 tonight. That's it. 60-46. Taryn Johnson, foul. So Taryn will head to the free throw line. I think there are great days ahead for her.
Absolutely.
We have watched her get better and better, just like that free throw. Clank, clank, and you know what? Gotten better. 60-47. 60-48. Kuma will come in. Allie Gietzel will sit down as she's been pretty good tonight. Across midcourt comes Dengerud. And now Jalen Shaw goes in and scores. 30 seconds left to go. Jens inside, Kayla Youngs gets her first playoff bucket, and now the Golden Bears can run this thing out. They're going to move to 5-0 in the NSIC playoffs against the Dragons. 2 of them were championship games, 1 of them right here. And now here tonight they come in and they beat the Dragons 62-50, and the Dragons season will end as both teams are now 14-13. Dragons got down by 18. They got it to within 5, and you were thinking, you know what? Okay, let's go. But I think Concordia St. Paul took a couple great crosses, and they went back to playing Golden Bear basketball.
Yeah, it's just a great job for this Golden Bears team. 30 points in the paint, points off turnovers, 20 points off turnovers, only 9 for the Dragons. Just did a phenomenal job finding a way to get a playoff win on the road.
Let's get to our post-game festivities. First of all, let's have a play of the game. This might have been the one. This is Reagan Alexander, a 3 in the third quarter after the Dragons had gotten back, and then they went on that 7-0 run, including that Reagan Alexander 3. She was tremendous tonight. Again, she played 2 very good basketball games inside of this gymnasium, and she ultimately gets the prize, and that's a bus ride to Sioux Falls for this weekend. Our play of the game presented by Herbert and Gerbert's Bold Between the Breads. As far as our newsmaker of the game, we're going to stick with the former Dragon, Reagan Alexander. She had 19 points on 8 of 11 shooting, 2 for 2. The IQ was off the charts, going right after Boom and getting her, continuing to get her, and ultimately fouling her out. Reagan Alexander, our newsmaker of the game, presented by the Forum of Fargo Moorhead. Check them out online at inforum.com. As far as the stat of the game, I think this is pretty cool, even in a losing effort, Jared. The Dragon women have now made the NSIC tournament for the 24th year out of 24 years, and are the only program in the NSIC, male or female, to have made the tournament every year. That's 16 men's and Minnesota Mars, 15 other women's teams, and Minnesota Mars. The Dragons are the only ones to have accomplished that feat. That's our stat of the game presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. We take a look ahead at the tournament, and it is updated. Congratulations to Concordia St. Paul. They will play Minnesota Duluth at 11 o'clock on Saturday, followed by Minnesota State Mankato against either Mary or Wayne. Augie will play Northern, and Southwest will take on St. Cloud. That is your women's bracket. As far as schedule, that does it. That does it for us. So we said it was getting thin, and thin no more. Steve and Jared here for the final time. What are you going to remember most about this Dragon season?
I mean, on the women's side, again, just saw some fight, just not enough at the end there, but the future's bright. Only one senior in Peyton Boom. You got all your players coming back, hopefully healthy, confidence, work on their game. I mean, I'm excited to see who comes back and who performs.
As always.
Always a pleasure.
All right, that'll do it for our presentation of Dragons basketball for tonight and this season. We want to thank you for your viewership. We invite you, meet us down the road someplace, whether it's on the football field, the volleyball court, or here on the basketball court. For this entire incredibly talented crew, Steve DeStacia saying so long from Nemzik. Once again, your final score in the NSIC first round, Concordia St. Paul 62, the Dragons 50. Good night.